Every day's getting better. Hey there, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency market? Well, we got a market cap of $144.5 billion, and that's absolutely amazing, right? We got a 24-hour trading volume of 4.9 billion. We're going to be right there at 5 billion before you know it. And we got BTC dominance. It's over 50%. So, we got everything going for us here with Bitcoin. Right now, we got a price of $4,439, and that's up 7%. So, we're past some of the contention. Obviously, we still have somewhere to go with what's going on in November on figuring out what's going to happen with that contention. But as we continue along with Bitcoin, we're going to find solutions. The market's showing us that it has true value. And we have absolutely nothing but a flood of new people constantly coming over to Bitcoin and seeing the light and showing us that, Bitcoin can help us find the way that we need to find into the future and move away from this fiat cash, which is holding us down and holding us back and is, made nothing but by the man to manipulate us. So here we go with Ethereum at 309. That's up 5%. That's great. They're on the other side of the $300 mark. Hopefully they'll continue to see some growth as we continue to see Bitcoin grow. Ethereum has a lot of new stuff coming up for it with technologies, and they always got ICO after ICO going on top of it, supposedly giving it value, right? We got Ripple coming in at 15.9 cents. That's up 2%. So that's always good for them. And as I look down through the board here, it looks like we're seeing some coins here with a lot of growth, a lot of them with 2% growth and a little bit of sideways movement here and there. So, it looks like the market is helping determine value as it always does, showing us, what we need and what we don't need. We got Bitcoin Cash coming in at $300. That's up 1%. So, Bitcoin Cash still finding support here at the $300 mark. So this is more sideways movement with that. We got Litecoin getting closer back to the $45 mark, coming in at $44.54. That's up 2.9%. So, at least we're getting back into the safe range. We got NEM at 25.7 cents. That's down 3.6%, but we had seen some big gains yesterday, so a little bit of healthy correction's fine. We got Dash coming in at $247. There we go. We got some gains right there, just about 15%, 14.9. We got Ethereum Classic coming in at $14.20. It's up 4%. So they're getting some of their value back there. And Monero coming in at $49.02, struggling to get back to the $50 spot and hold it. But hopefully we'll continue to see some gains with Monero. I like their privacy feature as always. We got Zcash coming in at $215. That's up 2.6%, and that's great there. They're on the other side of the $200 spot. We got Steam coming in at $1.16. That's up 1.6%. We were at $1.14, so 2-cent gain. That's fine with me. Some good sideways movement there is what I'm going to call that. And we got the Steam back dollar getting back closer to the dollar, showing that the altcoin market's getting healthy, coming in at 94 cents. That's up 2.6%. So what do we got here for news on BNC? Well, first up, the FUD's already starting. Of course, we're looking at real high Bitcoin prices, so, they want to knock it back down, take their gains, and do what they got to do. So we got big blockers coming out saying that the segregated witness 2X is, that they're definitely going to be splitting off here on block 494, 784. So in November, they're saying that they're going to be splitting off, that the network is going to produce a block that's anywhere between 2 and 1 megabyte, and they're saying that 90% of the network is going to follow along with them, changing Bitcoin forever, and us all now having a 2 megabyte block size with segregated witness. Whether or not this actually happens is, another thing. Right now this is just being said. A lot of people are real happy with what happened with Bitcoin Cash. They're seeing that as a great opportunity of them making some money out there. And this is okay. I just don't want people to go out there and get the idea that they can just go off forking Bitcoin whenever they want to create extra money so they can fatten their pockets whenever they feel like it. After a while, this is going to become old and it's going to start to be a problem. Hopefully we don't have any kind of continued, problems and debates here on whether or not we're going to be able to make this 2 megabyte block size. Hopefully this will come up and go smoothly, or, the situation will become resolved, or the people that want the 2 megabyte block size will find, go over and start supporting the 8 megabyte block, that we see with Bitcoin Cash. only time's going to tell what's happening with this. So we all kind of have to sit back and wait and see how this one plays out, just as we did with the last one. But true holders know that Bitcoin's going to be there for them at the end of the day, and Bitcoin's going to be there for them in the future. All you got to do is sit there and keep your private keys safe, hold your Bitcoin, and everything's going to work out in the end, right? Next up, I got that Falcon Privacy Bank. You might have heard them in the news before. They're the first bank that offered Bitcoins in their account. They're now going to be adding Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum. As of August 22nd, they're making news again with this. They're one of the first banks that are out there that are allowing you to hold cryptocurrencies in your account. I guess this is great. I mean, if they're going to find a way to be able to bridge, between traditional banking and cryptocurrency banking, as a way to be able to find a place for them to continue existing in the market, because, I mean, cryptocurrency is a massively disruptive technology that hasn't even begun to start disrupting, national banking society and how, banking is done and thought upon by most of the people around the world. And when it does, the way that people consider and think about bank is going to totally be revolutionized and changed. So, if they need to go about this in order to hold on to life and continue existing into the future, and they're just smart enough to start placing themselves at the forefront of this, bravo for them, and realizing that cryptocurrency is the way of the future, right? And last up, I got that KeepKey has been acquired by Shapeshift. Shapeshift as an exchange out there, allowing you to trade one cryptocurrency for another from one wallet directly to the other wallet. Apparently, if they acquire KeepKey here, they're going to be able to have more features to it and make it a lot easier to be able to, exchange one cryptocurrency for another cryptocurrency right into your hard wallet. This sounds great. They'll be the first exchange to own any kind of hardware wallet. So, let's see where this goes. Let's see how the market can make this even better for us. I don't think this is a bad idea here at all. Personally, I had a KeepKey for a while, but it got broke. But I'm back to the Ledger, so everything's great with that. I am looking to get another hardware wallet here soon, because I did like the KeepKey. I seen that some are going to be coming out here soon. So as always, I'm always recommending to everybody, hardware wallets are the best way to go. I mean, unless you're, pretty good at all of this stuff, use paper wallets and all of that. But there are always problems. There are always ways to get a hold of your keys. That's why they have these hardware wallets. The private keys are kept safe on the device, and that way, it manages it for you and can keep it safe so that you're not hacked or anything like that, or key logged, or any of those things that happen where people lose their private keys. Because as we can see, the price of Bitcoin is $4,439 today. We all remember back when it was $1,000, and it's going to continue to grow. So, the Bitcoin that you hold is going to continue to grow in value, so you have to be, rational about this and spend the extra money and get yourself a hardware wallet if you're going to be holding thousands and thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency. I mean, they're not really all that expensive. So, as always, I have all kinds of affiliation codes and links down there below to help you guys out. I went through the list yesterday, tried to see if I could change it up, fix it a little bit. So there's links down there below to help you guys get those hardware wallets if you don't have one. As I checked on Amazon, they're available again. If not, a couple of them are going to be available here in just a few days towards the end of August. There's also a link for HW Crypto Wallets down there. There's also links to get you free BTCs, doggies, Litecoins, to get you started if you don't have any cryptocurrency, because as I can see by my numbers, it's constantly growing around here. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead, please hit that subscribe button. These numbers are absolutely growing around here. We just passed 2,300 followers on Steemit. I can't be any happier about that. I've added a new patron button down there because I had people asking if there was a way they could donate to the channel using PayPal or anything like that, and this is the only way I could come up with to make that happen, because I was hoping for cryptocurrency donations, because all of this is helping to fund me, because I'm totally unfunded here. This all goes towards keeping this channel going, buying new equipment, and also adding to my retirement, as always. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Tools down there help you guys out. As always, come on over to Steemit, upvote my post, help make everything better for me if you can't. It's a great way of supporting, and we have donational addresses down there below, and my email address, eugeneforest20@gmail.com. It's a free help desk service for all of you new people out there that are watching my channel. Please send me an email, let me know what's going on, let me know how I can help you out. It's one of the best services I can provide to you guys, and as always, keep your Bitcoin safe.